I hope everything is working in my code. Ah! Just before I started the shoot, I was just like, I've gotta work on my code. Actually, no, I just started shooting. And I started my code, and then things that I had changed with my code, turns out they broke the code in some ways. I'm like, no. What I really did right before doing this was write more fanfic. Of which, someone pointed out, I have an issue with constantly, like, having a new start. New beginnings constantly. It's like, oh, yeah, I should probably fix that. Anywho, I cannot hear. Game? 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 I can hear that. Frick. Okay, let's just... Oh, it... Ah! I am restarting the game. Just so I could be like, oi! Okay. Now I should be... Ah! You launched me into the wall. Anywhoosers. It should work. But I still don't hear a thing. What is happening? What did the game do? Maybe, what? Why did it suddenly start up? Why can't I suddenly hear it? Hi, Seth. I have been writing. And I realized the problem with how I've been writing. It's just like, yes. I keep taking long breaks. I keep having long moments where I don't write, and then it just kind of creates a problem. Okay. Break something. Ah, no! So also in the background, I am having conversations with Ryan about code stuff, and, something appears broken. Wow. I can still try to get things to work. Also, you're trying to break things.
Created a massive amount of electrical noise. It's meaningless data that's been compressed and deconstructed, but it will be especially effective against those without a corporeal form. Oh, interesting.
Eggman, that sounds evil.
Why do you sound so excited? What are you planning?
Oh, as a scientific genius,
It's a 1 in
analyzing
7
what I
chance,
see
and
and then
that's
explaining
been
it
5
as
times.
naturally as breathing.
Whatever you say. At least keep cooperating until we take down the enemy.
That is 6 times. You're allowed to call BS when it's reached 7 times. Granted, that won't change your actual chances, but that has been 7 times you are now allowed to call BS. Yeah. Granted, that's not how probabilities work, but still. Eight times! Oh my gosh, you're going on record. It's kind of a 4 cards out of 28 situation now. Yes, but isn't 4 out of 28 basically just like, isn't that equivalent to 1 out of 7? Like, isn't that the equivalent?
So get used to me being here.
Ah.
Amy Rose, the one who admires Sonic.
Oh,
Unless it's sequential
are you
now.
a fellow admirer? Hmm?
Please tell me it's not sequential.
Now is not the
Please tell me
time
it's
for
actually
this.
randomized.
Your focus
No!
should be on the emeralds, not
Sorry, that
Sonic.
one's broken. Please tell me it's like actually randomized and not just sequential. Does mean that clumps are possible. Yes. It's just how big can the clumps be? Ah. Excuse me while I try to grab like all these small little extra bits before I like actually finish the game. Updated to make a deck, then shuffle that deck. Yes. So, technically speaking, the odds should be slightly better than 1 in 7. Slightly. So out of 28 redeemed, 4 guaranteed hits. Yes.
What are you doing here? You sure do some fast searching.
Well, I think it's important to stay focused on your goal. But it's not always easy.
Why is it not
This island
breaking?
is so huge. I'm
Well,
sure
why is
there
it
are a
staying
lot of
broken?
places I'll
Eh.
never be able to reach.
Yeah. I'll keep a lookout for the emeralds from the sky.
Get off! I just. You got it. That actually got me. Ah, heck. Okay, good job. You did it. Good job, you did it. Good job, you did it. Ah. And the 4 different hits are different sounds. Yep. Because that's the way I programmed it with the randomize, and because it's 4 different sounds, I'm just like, okay. It's roughly 1 out of 7 chance. 4 out of 28, but that's functionally 1 out of 7, right? That's what it is mathematically
Hurry
speaking.
up, or I'll find the emeralds before you.
Ah!
Wait, Knuckles. Do you have any tips on finding emeralds?
Tips? Just dig everywhere until you find them. That's all there is.
I have a hammer, not a shovel. That wasn't very helpful. Looks like I
Have
need
any
to find them my
tits?
own way.
Dangling. Uh oh. Yeah. I find it kind of funny how not Eggman, how Knuckles just like dig everywhere, and I'm like, yep, that's SA2 in a nutshell for the treasure hunting stages. I love SA2. I will reserve every right to like make fun of it because it's funny to do that. Yeah. Hi, Eggman.
While I was exploring Kronos Island with Sonic, I noticed lights
What?
would appear on the ground or on the trunks of the trees at night. What was up with that?
Ah.
You must be talking about the phantom lights. Cyberspace is always filled with a vast amount of data.
It's kind of a 1 in 3.
Sometimes it
What?
overflows through the portals. That data is the faint thoughts of the ancients, appearing in the real world as light.
Ah.
So they're thoughts without shape, like the Coco. Why do they only appear at night?
They're
Since there are
usually
3
in
sounds
hiding
that,
for fear
yeah.
of the being that destroyed them. And when the moon rises, they feel safe enough to come out.
Ah.
The poor little things. They've already lost their bodies, yet they're still afraid of being destroyed.
Yeah. Aha. I'm just collecting a bunch of stuff, and then I'm gonna switch over to Knuckles and collect a bunch of stuff, and then... Wait, that was Tails. That was a Tails thing. I got started. Wee. We're gonna ignore physics for occasions. Yeah. I mean, I'm thinking about the. Yeah. I'm just like, my brain is like, I'm busting about the math, and it's like, what if I don't? I spent a lot of time going and writing. Because I've been sitting on a chapter of my fanfic for, like, weeks, months at this point. So I wrote it, gave it the Discord. I don't exactly... I have advice that's actionable for future chapters, but not for my current chapter, so that's fun. Why are there bees? Why are bees everywhere? Bees! Why are there bees? Ow. That's strange. What's changed? There are bees everywhere. Whee. Didn't hear a kaboom at any point, right? I heard something. Well, I only heard one break. Because of the way the program is currently done, it plays all the videos over each other, right? So there's not really that much of a danger of, like, a redeem overwriting a different redeem. Well, I mean, granted, if it's a video, it'll, like, cover another one until you can get transparency working, but that aside. Oh, you're up there. Heard a pow and a clink, no kaboom. Oh. That does remind me that, like, something I want to get around to doing is just, basically asking for, like, submissions for, like, break something noises. I imagine that could be fun to do. Yeah. But yeah, I didn't hear a kaboom. Did a kaboom trigger and it not do some of the redeem? Like, oh my gosh. Wait. Oh my, no way. No freaking way. I thought it was just gonna be Tails that has a thing. I was certain it was just Tails that has a thing, but it's not. Oh, this is great. Let's see, I don't want to talk to the Elder Coco or Hermit Coco yet. I have a motorbike made out of playing cards. Let's go. It doesn't fly. At least I don't think it does. Does it fly? No, it doesn't fly. It doesn't fly. It turns really sharply, but doesn't fly. Ah, so Tails is still superior. Whee! Definitely seems like a bug, but also it seems like it probably makes sense to, instead of shuffling in one big pile, to do something like four packets of 7 cards, 1 sound in each, shuffle those individually, then stack them. Probably, yeah. Is there a story or specific goal to this game, or is it just run and do stuff? There is a story. I have almost reached the end of this game, but I'm also just kind of like... I want to collect all the things, too. I'm being a bit of a completionist, but only in specific ways. Because I'm not actually getting everything. I'm just getting everything that fascinates me. Which drastically includes the side story stuff. Hello, side story! Mostly, like, the story is like, oh yeah, you have cyberspace, you have this ancient civilization. Oh, hang on, I got to beat a spider. Whee! Let's see. Hammer! I missed! Ow! Ow! Hammer! Yeah! But yeah, there's a story to this game. Story actually gets somewhat in depth. Oh, well, actually, maybe? I don't know. A lot of it is Sonic runs around an island. Well, islands, but... I'm collecting rings. One downside to this game is that this is peak Wing collecting gameplay. I'm just like... I like a lot about this game. There's this though. Okay, what was I doing? Over here. Wait, no, that's above. So I need to go up there, which means probably doing this. Whee! Then you have these moments where it's just like, yeah, I see some of the, like... some of what they want you to do, and then it's just like, yeah, but what if... Hang on, that just goes down. I need to go... Wait, do I need to go down or up? Is this a down thing or is this an up thing? It's an up thing. Okay. Ah! Oh, not the most. Quote. Wait, did I give you quote powers? Need quote. Exclamation mark quote. Uh oh. Wait, is it that thing? How the frick do I get up there? You're like right there, Knuckles! Don't hit up here, let's see. Woohoo! Hi, Knuckles.
Will the cocoa really be useful to us?
Yes.
I don't know for sure, but I hope they will.
I've only seen them get scared and run away.
I've seen how strongly they feel for others, even though they look differently.
Knuckles, you led a battalion of Coco earlier. What do you mean you've only seen them get scared and run away? You led a battalion of them. What do you mean? Freaking Ghost Knuckles being like, I've never seen them do anything good. And then like earlier I was just like, go, my battalion of like not quite murder bots, but seriously, they murder bots? Well, they're not murder bots, but still, it's just. And I see. Ha! I can see that popping. Why couldn't I homing attack? No. Okay, let's see. So maybe it's much easier to go. Yay! Oh. No, frick, okay. Whee! I remember, like, early-ish on in this freaking campaign, of the Side Story campaign, I was Amy trying to do that, but I didn't have the skill unlocked for Amy's attack. So I just kind of sat there and I was like, how the frick? No. Let's see. Let's go see Sonic. Riding a hammer. Like a broom. While cards are carrying you. Like, that's kind of awesome. Granted, tarot cards doesn't quite fit Amy Rose. Whee! Hi, Sonk.
Thanks for the help, Amy. I would have been in real trouble without you.
Blah!
Don't worry about it. I told you I'm not just gonna sit around and wait.
Glad to know you have my back. I'm counting on you to find those emeralds.
A random little bit of like my musing, because like, okay, actually there are a bunch of things I want to talk about. One of which is like Pi Twitch API, which is the hang on, we're gonna get some story and then I'll talk about this.
I think I've seen it on Chronos Island too. Could it be an important clue left by the Coco?
No, it's nothing more than a traditional structure left by the ancients. They competed to see who could stack stones higher without them falling over. The winner was determined not just by the height, but the difficulty and aesthetic beauty of their stack.
Oh, cool!
It was so popular that they even had annual competitions. There was a plethora of data in cyberspace about the rules and results of these competitions. It may be insignificant to us now, but it was important to the ancients.
Oh yeah.
Why were they so important to them? I may have knocked some over while looking for the emeralds.
I've knocked so many over.
There's no need to concern yourself about that. According to the records, the ancients were delighted when the towers were knocked over, because they could stack them back up again.
Oh, they had to write in a no, it's okay for the player to do player things, because they were actually happy when player did player things and destroyed potentially like culturally important things. Oh no. It's okay when the player does player things and destroys things, because look, the natives were happy about it. It's like, oh, okay. So it does make sense to put in that explanation from gameplay perspective, just because it's like, hey, this is culturally important stuff, but we don't want it to negatively impact the gameplay of the player. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Why did it even mark you out? Getting all the defense and the power and the rings doesn't quite matter. Not as much as the speed. The speed, well, it's a Sonic game. Of course you can worry about speed. I don't find myself particularly caring about getting the rest of Amy's skill checks at this point. And it's not nearly as convenient as it was with Tails. Yeah. How do I get across there? Oh yeah, move around. Yeah. Gotta go fast, not go fast if you feel like it. Yeah.
I saw a tower like this on Kronos Island. What did the ancients use it for?
Actually, yeah, that's
This
a
was
very...
an observation tower. Its main function was to send out radio signals to detect the enemy hunting them down from space. Once the enemy's presence was detected, the defense systems on the Starfall Islands were automatically triggered. Do you recall the tower on Rhea Island? This is similar. The tower here on Oranos Island has already been activated. The great threat that destroyed the ancients is near.
So yeah, one of the things that popped into my head was like, PyTwitch API, which is it is basically the Python package that I use to be able to connect all my programming stuff to Twitch. What Ryan and I think is that it might be slightly out of date, which is not good. Because a lot of, well, the convenient thing about using Python is that it has a lot of different packages that enable you to like put things together really fast. It's just if one of the packages is out of date with the official Twitch stuff, that means that I can no longer do everything I want to do. Yeah. So part of me wonders, can I just go and like nudge the developers of that package, or even just no, that seems rude. That seems rude, and something like I don't want to do.
What was that upside-down pyramid thing on Kronos Island?
According to the information I've gathered in cyberspace, it's a terminal created by the ancients to get in and out of their spaceships. When they first arrived on this planet, they used their spaceship as a base of operations. They needed time to investigate whether the islands were habitable. They built a terminal to travel back and forth between the island and their ships. There were terminals built on other islands, but they were different in design. They've ceased to function. All that remains of the terminals is the wreckage of the elevators that were used for boarding. If you're curious, go and find the remains. But only if you're able to sort out the situation here first, that is.
So, I could report it as a bug. I could report it as a bug. That is certainly a thing I can go do. Okay. I'm like, gonna grab this Tails thing, and then I'm gonna go switch over to Knuckles. And then we're gonna see if, like, once I finish out everything with Knuckles and make sure that everyone else has stuff finished up too, I'm gonna finish the game.
The Coco don't seem to be feeling so good. They're in much worse shape than us.
Ah.
Maybe it's because they're so much smaller. How are you feeling, Tails?
Shockwave took a lot out of me. I'm fine. That disturbance in the sky is only getting more intense. Maybe our time limit is almost up.
Got it. Let's get back to finding
Maybe it's
the
because they're so
emeralds.
much smaller.
Once we make sure the Coco are
How are
safe.
you feeling, Tails? Oh, you just got called short. You just got called short. Oh no. Ah. And it's not subtle, and that's part of what makes it funny to me. Rah. Of course, we stand short kings, but yeah. I don't know, maybe that was not the best thing to laugh at. Gotta question yourself on these things. Yeah. Oh, this one is literally sitting out here. Might as well grab it. Yeah. Oh, you're the lore one. Yeah. You're just looking at this and thinking, Whee! Yahoo! Okay, this goes straight up. Even the description of the bug should be fine. If you're so concerned about being bothered, then you sure need that would appreciate short. So, okay. The time has come. Not yet. Okay, I have a lot of stuff I still need to do with Knuckles. Let's see. Let's start over here. Whee! For this case, you think a standalone Python file that calls the method that calls the error after doing the right setup. Okay.
Hey, where's the punk who caused that shockwave before?
It hasn't made an appearance yet. It's somewhere far beyond your fist's reach.
Oh. So that's
Coward
unfortunate.
attacking from so far away.
But when it does appear, our time will come to an end. If we don't gather the emeralds and prepare, our chance of success will be 0.
Ah. Okay. So then we have Sonic over there. Oh, great. Whee! I still need to upgrade nails. Nails. Frick! I don't know what came over me. I still need to upgrade Knuckles' speed.
How's it going, treasure hunter?
Yeah.
Didn't expect to find you standing around wasting time.
I was starting to get worried you wouldn't be able to find the emeralds.
Then you are wasting time if you're worrying about me.
Wow. Just casually call out the fact that you have to have all these. Great. Use everything to increase speed. Yeah! Nails and Tuckles. Oh my gosh, Tuckles. sorry, it's just, oh, the Tuckles. Tuckles gets me. Hang around with Onyx Sammy. Just get up to max. Perfect. Okay. Oh, there we go. Woo! Now that's some speed. Okay. So then... Wow, this part of the island is just kind of bereft of Knuckles parts. Oh, there's an Amy segment over there, and I can fight something on the... Wait. No, I can't fight something on the way because Knuckles doesn't have increased power yet. So fighting something would take forever. So I should probably go get that fixed. Because I managed to go through like almost the entirety of this campaign without leveling up the side characters, and it's like, oh my gosh, I need to do that. There we go. Level 77 attack. Well, that's decent. That's decent enough to attack things. Okay, now I'm gonna go to Amy, who's sitting right next to the boss. So I might as well fight the boss on the way. It's just, I wasn't expecting to suddenly hear as Knuckles speed climbs straight down. Yeah. Where's that enemy? Enemy? Oh, it's probably in there, isn't it? Or it's... I don't know. Yeah.
Amy, something's off about you and the Coco. What are you doing here?
Nothing. I wanted to do this, so I'll take the responsibility and watch over the Coco. You just focus on finding the emeralds with Tails.
Yeah, okay, sure, what the heck is going on?
I'm sorry. It's just Knuckles is the one questioning, like, are we in a video game right now? Like, why are you just standing in the middle of nowhere? Like, why are you suddenly motivated to do this thing? What's happening? Knuckles, I'm sorry to tell you, you're in a video game.
I've been looking for weapons we could use on the hunt for emeralds, but there doesn't seem to be anything.
There was a cannon on Ares Island, but it was fired to drain the water in the oasis. I'm guessing we don't have time to go looking for more shells.
Why would the ancients waste precious water in a desert? I'll bet that cannon was a device that controlled water storage. The oasis must have served as a dam, and it was designed so the position of the faucet could be adjusted.
Damn, but all the water went down the drain.
The drained water should have been redirected into various watering holes. If only there was something like that cannon from Ares Island here.
That... What does Tails sound like, Bobby? I don't know. Could be a similar voice actor, maybe. I don't keep track of voice actors. And I don't watch King of the Hill, but still. Still, that's just another case of, like, Knuckles being like, why was that there? Is this a video game? Just like, no, here's an explanation. Eggman, how are we living in a simulation?
Use the ancient technology I've obtained here to get the Master Emerald.
What did you just say about the Master Emerald?
Nothing. I wasn't thinking about taking it at all.
Because I won't let you lay a finger on the Master Emerald. It's my duty to protect it as the last Echidna.
Yeah. Okay. That was so outrageously generic. What the heck? Oh, more map. It's time for more map. Yeah. Wait, hang on. Let's see. What's around here? Nothing much. There's a Sonic one right over there. Meow. Whoosh! I'm going in the wrong direction. I don't know if physics works this way. I'm not about to break out the calculator and start doing the calculation for forces. Knuckles during that launch. Okay, so it's up there, so it looks like I have this to do. Yeah. Whee. Like, Knuckles is really fast climbing here. Bobby Hill is done by Pamela Adlon, while in this game, Tails is done by Colleen O'Shaughnessy. Yeah, good job, Knuckles. Ah. Wait, well, just, okay, so from here I can go get Sonic, but I should probably grab this. If it's like at my elevation or below, I will be able to see it and get it. If it's above me, then frick. Oh, it's on the ground. Good job. Good job, B. Okay. Let's see up next on the checklist. Over here. I see it. Nice. Now, is this within, like, shenanigan? Oh, this is totally within shenanigan distance. Let's go. No springs or whatever. I just fly to it. Yay! There's the island. That's a maze. Or it's a... Yeah, that was actually Tails' thing. Huh. I don't think I'm going to be able to shenanigan this. Yeah, that's a little bit too far away from me. Be able to shenanigan from one straight to the other. But... I could use this Tails lift off still. I can't. I don't have enough height. I forgot. Knuckles is not as good at vertical movement. Yeah. Unless I get an upgrade for that. Oops. That's the wrong one. Yeah, it's fine. Look at Knuckles. Look at Sonic. Infinite. Oh. The glide speed increases and there's no loss of altitude. Oh my gosh. I want that. I want that so badly. Whee! Oh, Oh, that's fun. Oh, that's a fun one. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a fun one. What the heck? Oh, I just knocked over another tower. Whoops. Oh yeah, that was the map. What? It is time for Ooh Shiny Simulator. So much shiny. Ah! Hi, Silverhammer. Bye, Silverhammer. So much shiny. So much shiny. Ooh, Coco. So much shiny. Ooh, more Coco. Yay. Also, the sky looks awesome, and also vaguely like it would constitute a flashing lights warning. Yeah. I forget what I was doing. What was I doing before I started just running around at the speed of sound? Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. Can't look back, just gotta keep moving on. Just what lies ahead, there's only one way to find out. Ah. Like, seriously, did forget what happened before then. I'm also surprised I remember all of that, all those lyrics off the top of my head. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Knuckles? Knuckles, please don't die. Knuckles! No! Wait, did I accidentally hit a wall? Ah! Oh my gosh, I accidentally hit a wall. No! Did I keep everything I got? I got it. I kept it. Everything I got is still in my inventory. I can see it in the top left. There. Give me the infinite boost. Okay, after a while of chasing shinies, I think this. Ow. Well, that sucked. Okay. Uh-oh. Hang on. Whee! Oh. This way. Oh! Ah! I'm making progress slowly. Ignore the concussions on my face. Wait, would it be ignore the whirring loss of word function. I missed the thing I was supposed to do. Ah, I gotta go back here. Yeah, gotta go back. Okay. Do that. Do that. Go up here. Jump. Jump. Knuckles, jump. Okay, something tells me I was going the wrong direction. But I've stumbled into the right-ish direction. I messed that up, didn't I? Okay. Let's try this again. Back from the beginning. Okay. How the fricky frack? Okay. Okay, it's over there. No, 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 no. Oh. Okay. I'm just gonna... Ah! That was Zabikaba. Eggman, you're supposed to be working with us. Why? 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 Oh wait, no, we already got the explanation for why, because like these are based on memories and okay. Yes, I am going to ignore how roughly creepy it is for a child-like thing to be spinning over and over constantly for all eternity. That is not my problem to deal with at the moment. I want to jump off. Aha! No! No! I messed it up. No. Yeah. I want to jump off the way, but you fall. Ah! Ah! Jump on. Okay. I am trying to pull shenanigans. Unintended shenanigans! Spinning over and over for all eternity? Oh no. Oh no. Knuckles. You know how to jump off the rail! I should put a cooldown on that. I am pressing the jump button. Oh, the jump button goes. Ah! Freaking missed. I reserve the right to stop reacting thoroughly as I have been. Yeah. I'm gonna try see if I can find the actual place that wants me to do this. Oh, Knuckles! Your climb speed is amazing, but also, it is an issue. That was nice. That was nice. Ah! No! Ah! Ah! Okay. Who's skill? Okay, now where was I supposed to? No, I was supposed to go somewhere. This way. Aha. I got it. Ah, you were close enough. Screw doing this in the intended route. I want to do this in the unintended route. Yay! Okay, now I go see Sonk. Sonk the Hedgehog. Yay! Ah! I haven't sucked.
We've got 3 emeralds so far. Making good progress.
Oh, really? Well, it looks like I'm doing better on my end, treasure hunter.
Put a sock in it. The enemy's getting more persistent with your interference, like that shockwave.
Ah.
But don't worry, I'll take care of it with my fists. Just you
Rah.
wait.
Nip, nip, bap, whip, whip. Nip, nip, flap, flap. Nip, nip, flap, flap. That was an odd bit of like. Brrr. Aha. I am slowly but surely making progress towards making sure. I probably don't need to make sure that everyone's super high leveled, but hey, I want to. Yay! I have maximum offense and defense. I just don't have maximum recount, which honestly it doesn't matter as much, except if you're Sonic, which I have maximum recount of Sonic, I think. I don't remember for certain. I know I do have maximum recount on Tails, but that's because Tails is Tails. Ooh, Sage. Sage conversation. Whee! And Sage, do you want to talk about your car's extended warranty? Ah, frick, there's a forest in the way. Yeah. Do you want to talk about your car's extended warranty?
Everybody get down! These advertisements!
Key.
Of course. You've got a good eye. If
Yeah.
anything stands between me and the emeralds, I'll smash it with my fists.
Yeah.
Just be sure not to smash the emeralds in the process.
Ha! Alright. Okay, let's see. Does this cover all that? Cover some of words. Get the thing. Ah! I don't need to worry about words. Just numbers and programming, but not words. Eh. Give. Okay, and then we have an Eggman thing. Hello, Eggman. Oh wait, I almost skipped it.
Stop dilly-dallying and go use those fists to get some work
I
done.
almost skipped it.
Stop
Oh my
following
gosh.
me around. my fists on you.
Such a witty retort. May I alert you to the fact that time is of the essence, and you are wasting time.
What, you think I don't know that? I know that.
Then go use your brute force to find those emeralds.
Yeah. We already found the emeralds. I'm just collecting all the conversations that I skipped while I was just like, ooh, shiny, ooh, shiny. And I was ooh, shiny, but for the conversation. So good job. You finally got your turn with the ooh, shiny meter. Okay, and then we say, boop. Map. I see the map thingy. I see the goal. I see my path. Now I must take it. She said the line. Oh. Oh, that's just a circle. Whee. Yeah. Okay. That is a thing I collected already. Oh, I'll get back from advertisements. Yeah. Gonna go talk to Tails. What? Wait, hang on. That might not be the best. Uh-oh. I need to be smart in how I approach this situation, or else I'm gonna, like, fall into water. Which is... Do you echidna swim? I suppose that's the question. Do echidna swim? And I'm not talking fictional echidna, I'm talking about, like, IRL echidnas. Do they swim?
The emeralds have moved. Where did they go?
I don't know.
Just sitting here won't do us any good. We need to dig and find them.
If the way they're stored has changed, the way to release them should have changed too. If there's a key in cyberspace, we should be able to access them through a terminal.
Whatever. Let's just go find the emeralds already.
But I was like, I want to dig. I want to dig. He's like, no, we should be able to find a key. I want to dig. Ah. Knuckles is like me when I get an idea in my head. Whoa. Well, that's not quite how physics works, but at the same time, I'll take it. Hi, Eggman.
There are so many huge ruins on this island. And the 4 rotating rings on Ares Island are ridiculously big.
Yeah.
What a riveting observation. That facility is a kind of monitor that shows the link between the island and cyberspace.
Ah.
The 4 rings represent the 4 islands, and when they're rotating, they indicate the link with cyberspace is in
According to
effect.
Australian Geographic,
When a
yes, they
ring
can do
stops,
some.
it means
Aha.
there's some sort of abnormality in cyberspace. I'm certain there's a meaning behind their size as well. I imagine there are other functions I've yet to know about. How interesting.
And Knuckles is sitting here like, it's big and cool. And Eggman's like, aha, but what about everything and la da 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 da. And I could feel behind the screen just like Knuckles' eyes glazing over as he's just like, this big and cool. Ah, over here. There. Up, 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 up. You don't have light dash. It's a Sonic thing. Up. in midair. Oh, frick. Ah, hecky. You hit the ground. That's not quite what I want. The heck do— wait. Is this a different skill? Knuckles, you have a skill that allows this to happen. Let's see. Drill spin boost. Break parry. Spin dash. No, you just have Psy-Knuckle. We do have infinite blades though. Yeah! Okay. Now with infinite glide, it feels like I've become an order of magnitude more jank. And you know things are about to get more jank when I offer the solution of, let's go find the highest thing first. Let's see. Okay. Oh my gosh, that's fast. Holy cow. Like that's not quite Knuckles, not Knuckles. That's not quite Tails Cyclone, but at the same, oh, that's fast. I wasn't expecting to be that much. Okay, let's just climb. This is the tower that is typically climbed by Sonic. Oh my gosh, that wasn't quite smart. Ah, no! Oh yeah, I'm supposed to home attack these. Okay. Going up the Sonic Tower. Ah! Never mind, we're descending it. Yeah! Oh no. Okay. You know, this does remind me that in DC Comics, there is a DC Comics crossover with Sonic the Hedgehog. And at one point in the comic, they go through and they show who would be a stand-in for each different, for each different character. And the stand-in for Superman is Knuckles. I think it's just up, actually. Holy cow, yeah, that's up, that's up. Hey, oh my gosh! Whoa. Ah, more ups. Uppies! Infinite uppies. Yeah! Infinite uppy works. Okay, so follow some links from the article to studies saying echidnas seem to have a common ancestor with platypuses. Huh. So Knuckles the Echidna and Perry the Platypus are distant cousins. Nice. No, that one. Thank you. I remember a little bit ago I was struggling with that. And now I'm just like, woo-wee! Okay. Is this enough uppies? Oh my gosh. It's even higher. That wasn't high enough. Oh my gosh! Ah! We need to introduce Knuckles the Echidna to his long-lost cousin, Perry the Platypus. Long-lost cousin, however many times removed it takes to make it work. Yay. Like, it could be like the 16th cousin, 7 times removed. Ow! I deserve that. I'm janking the game. And I'm gonna jank it even more! You cannot stop me! Yeah! You cannot stop me from janking your game! And the music is just like, hey, take it slow. And I'm like, but speed, but Sonic game. Yeah. Okay. So we need more uppies. Where was I trying to go again? I will admit I've lost the plot. I will say I have lost the plot, at least a lot. Oh, it's Silverhammer. Oh, it's Silverhammer! Hi, Silverhammer. How can I jank you today? Oh, wait, it says ready to beat you. Oh my gosh, why are you so... Ow. Whatever. I'm out of here. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. I am close. So close to finishing out Knuckles. I like how the game just cut out. Okay, so something else I've been doing on my own time is I've been rewatching JoJo's Part 4, like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And I think about, like, there's one thing that JoJo's Bizarre Adventure does that I'm just like, I'm not sure if everyone feels this way. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is very much, like, made fun of for being bizarre and having some of the most wild, out of context clips you can ask for. But it also makes me cry. Like, if nothing else, they've got the heroic sacrifice down pat. And it just makes me cry. Oh. And for people who've like watched or read JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 4, they'll know what I mean by like the heroic sacrifice that makes me cry. Granted, I'm not sure how many other people it made cry, but it made me cry. So you know what? Suck it. Ah. Actually, no. I shouldn't tell people. I shouldn't tell my audience. Suck it. I'm sorry. Hello. I did the thing. I got more map. Yay! More map has been accomplished. Where is Thing? Where is Thing? Where is Thing? Thing is right there! Yeah! Of course, I only rewatch, like, JoJo's because, like... I'm obsessed with the really, really fast series. Yeah. Yes, Ryan, absolutely. Go through and add that quote. That is a fun one. That is a fun one. Oh, and Knuckles has max stats. Yay! Just not max skills. Yeah! Blah ba 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 da 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 ba da na na na.
There were underground passages on Ares Island. I wonder if the ancients were building something down there.
Tens of thousands of years ago, a fleet of spaceships carrying the ancients landed on this planet. Several of those ships are now deep underwater, unable to fly, but their power is still active.
Oh!
Still active? From tens of thousands of years ago?
They used their spaceship's power to build a new civilization on this island. The underground passages on Ares Island were one of many paths leading to the submerged spaceships, though they no longer seem to be connected.
Yeah. So, I do want to talk about one particular thing that's like, It's like when I make in the process of making a program that connects to Twitch, there are a few things that are very difficult to test. You know what? I think I can take this. Ow. 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 my god, I got this. Done. Yeah. So what I think is really hard about it is that like, it's like, you can't exactly easily test out like whether or not your program connects to Twitch, because as far as I know, like I could be wrong on this, and I'd be so happy for someone to tell me, hey, you're wrong on this. This is how it does it. I would be happy for someone to go through and tell me that, hey, there is a way to just have Twitch send out a dummy notification for stuff like a subscription or a hype trade or all that stuff. Because, like, I don't think they do. And it makes testing to see if I actually have a connection to be able to do that hard. Not to mention the fact that, like, I don't plan on doing a hype train, like, notification thing with my own channel. But I figure, hey, it would actually be a good thing to include with, like, a program overall. It's just, it's hard to test. Happy FFF? Okay. Free Feet February. I've got to let you in on a secret, Darklings. You have gone through and sent me through so many different emotions with that, because it is, one, it is Rackley's birthday, so it's like, maybe you were gonna say happy Rackley's birthday. Two, it is my birthday in 3 days. So, I was thinking maybe you're about to tell me happy birthday. But instead, 3, you tell me Free Feet February.
What's up with them? Looks like someone came back after getting beaten.
They're defensive weapons created by the ancients. They were once used to defend the Starfall Islands from foreign enemies. They had stopped functioning by the time the doctor arrived, but I reactivated them when I connected to cyberspace to keep them safe. They are powered by Chaos Emeralds and are designed to automatically rebuild themselves by reacting to the gravitational pull of meteors, so they could continue to defend the home of the Ancients forever. Even with the Ancients gone, their guardians must continue to carry out their duty to defend the island. Try to avoid them while you search for the emeralds.
Yeah. Bum 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 bum. Brum, 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 dum, dum. Wait, is that a Sonic level I haven't beaten? Oh my gosh, it's a Sonic level I haven't beaten. Oh no. Oh gosh, there is one I didn't see. Oh no. See, this is why finale has a question mark on it in the stream title.
Do you think you can access cyberspace?
Looks like I can't get through whatever's blocking access by myself.
That emo is vaguely distressing, Darklings. It is well made.
No one can beat me when it comes to
whoever you got it from should be proud. Okay, so we have but a search for Twitch testing hype train events found the page talking about a Twitch client app that lets you that seems to let you do test them. Yes! Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, Ryan, if you could send that, like, if you could DM that to me, that will make testing something so much easier. Once I have the motivation. On it. Yeah. Something I've been doing a little bit recently is I have sat down and said enough is enough. I need to figure out like what is actually happening with my motivation and why it's like down. Because there's my regular amount of just, like, executive dysfunction, and this was going beyond that. Ow. It's going beyond that, so I realized it's been a while since several, like, things happened to me. So I was actually going through and just thinking, like, okay, time to process it. Which I hope is a healthy way to do it, and not just, like... I hope that me sitting down and trying to take time to process it after it's happened a while is actually the healthy way, and not a case of like, oh yes, I just dawning in the past. Yeah. Oh, we're getting a lot of emotes. Oh, this is all from that one person, isn't it? Let's see. Fiji Shy. Channel VG. Oh, nice. Boo, play, wet one. Oof, oof. And then we have top. Oh my gosh. That freaking meme. You know, I do wonder if Knuckles is too powerful. But yeah, I hope that the way I'm processing things isn't unhealthy. But, like, something I've realized is that a lot of my lack of motivation actually came from stuff that, like, former friends had said before. In regards to stuff that I had made, actually. Like, sitting down and processing stuff, I realized, oh, look, we got the entire map. Yay! I realized that the part of the reason, not all of the reason, but part of the reason why I lost a lot of my motivation was because this former friend had, like, they hadn't just rejected, like, something I made. Because I did make something for them. At that time, I was making things for all of my friends who had, like, helped me in various ways, and I was trying to be like, you know, hey. What they had told me in response to that was, like, just... Would this be related to things you posted on Blue? Yes, it would be related to the thing I posted on Blue Sky about fan art. Just... what they said in response was that because I had made it, I was being clinky and parasocial, and that broke a lot of my motivation to make things. And actually, it wasn't initially that way. I initially thought they were just insulting me over my art, and saying my art was bad. Only later they clarified that no, it wasn't that your art was bad, it was that you made the art and it came off as clingy and parasocial. And that kind of broke a lot of my motivation. Because just, if your art is bad, you can make it better, you can improve. That is a motivating thing for me. It wasn't your art is bad. It was you were wrong for making it in the first place. And that broke me a bit. And I didn't fully realize I'd been harboring that, like, feeling. And obviously that's not the entirety of, like, everything that's been going on, but... took me until recently to realize that was a fairly, like, large chunk of it. I can get better at art. I haven't been able to get better at telling when something I do is like too much or not okay. But also just like something I want to say as part of this experience that I hope people take in. You aren't necessarily going to be aware of everything that's motivating you at every point. And so it can be very important to just ask yourself, like, I'm gonna free some Coco, despite the fact that it doesn't help me at all. Just because they're trapped, and I'm like, yeah, I don't want to leave them trapped. But yeah, you might not be aware, and that's part of why self-exploration is important. Because without it, you're just gonna, you know... Yeah, Knuckles, how's it going? Oh, frick! Wait, Knuckles! Uh-oh. Oh, no! It's just like, without that level of self-reflection, you can just have issues go on for a while, and you just end up just feeling bad. And you don't know why, and you don't know how to solve it. It's kind of hard to, like, try to quantify that, too. Because my brain just constantly it's constantly wanting to say that, like, no, they're my feelings. I should know where they come from. I should be able to. It's like, no, that's not how it works necessarily, I think. Okay, let's go over here, actually. See what's on the tower. Oh, that's a Sonic thing. Maybe? Maybe I can get around it, actually. Let's see what that over there is. Hello! Well, look, it's an Amy thing. Well, Amy Rose, I hope you don't mind me just kind of taking your thing and, using it to go higher. What? Okay, it please be up, oh, it's below, okay, cool. I think it makes sense to say that people can't be mistaken about the fact that they have some particular feelings, but still plans to be mistaken about why they feel them. Yeah. It's an important aspect of just knowing yourself, of self-reflection, of just being a person, I guess. The only issue is that I don't know how to fix my motivation. I don't know how to fix my creativity. And that has been something that's been causing me to cry like a bunch over the last little bit. Like, I love creating, and the idea that like something has broken my ability to create is just it sucks. It sucks a lot. So I'm like just trying to find a way to fix it. Maybe. Just because you know what feelings you have doesn't mean you know why you feel them. And even if you know why you feel them, doesn't mean you know how to fix them. Got it. Yay! Okay, I saw another one over there. I'm relatively close to getting all of Knuckles' like skills. Haven't made things for people since that incident. How did that go? Well, it's gone okay, I guess. Like, it's... one of the... This is hard to talk about. One of the more insidious parts of all of it is that the person kept quiet for a while. Such that now I can't even be sure if they made up the entire reason as an excuse. If they used it as ammunition against me, or if that was just something that they felt and they didn't tell me for who knows how long. I've made things for people, but because of how good of friends I thought I was with this person, it's just... Oh my gosh. I don't know if I'm ever gonna be able to trust. I'm always gonna... It's not doubting them either. That's something that I suppose I should, like, make clear. I don't really doubt the other people and say that their reactions aren't real or something. I doubt myself. My own actions. People can have a variety of reasons to, like, not say something. But yeah. I've made things for a few people and they've been happy. So there's that at least. Does that make it feel more shameful, like it was too much to talk about? Yeah. I'm not saying that's how I should feel. That's how it made me feel. But yeah. That has been a lot of my processing for like creativity. Kind of hurts when you're like creativity. You're just like, ah, yes, I could break through any amount of like it's bad because I know I can get better, and instead have it be should have never done it in the first place. Anyways, I think this is gonna be the last stage. I certainly don't see any other on the map. There are a couple of more interactables I have. Over 400, let's go. A lot of critics helped a lot by short feedback loops. I guess that makes sense. What the heck is happening here? Do I have a time limit? Oh gosh. Please tell me there are no critters here. Because this is anxiety-inducing. Oh my gosh, it gives me extra time. Thank you. Ow. No thank you. Bad, bad game. Ah! No, please, please, please don't blow me up! Freaking Sword of Damocles-esque thing. Ah! Drawing on a laggy tablet is an awful experience. Having the delayed, like, feedback loop. Do I feel worried about that? Yes, I do. Absolutely, I do. Holy cow. There we go. Ah! I am sweet. Oh, heck yeah. Oh, heck no. Ah, no! Oh my gosh. I'm alive. I'm also Cloud, this is important. Ah! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hey! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Game! Game! No! Oh, this Sword of Damocles-esque bomb. The bomb of Damocles. Why? Why, Damocles? Why? I saw a number. I saw 3. And I've seen see that there are critters. Why are there critters on this level? And I got this. Whee! Oh my gosh, no! 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 Ah! Sons, had to find yourself worried about that, especially if you don't know some of the creative behavior you can do to make that. Yes. There's also the fact that, like, something I recognize that can make it easier is just if I go forward and recognize that this person was, I didn't want to go that way. Okay. If I go forward and recognize that this person was wrong to treat me that way, and that it was a problem with this person and not with me specifically, that would help. But I have a really hard time doing that. Where's one? Where's one? I don't know the numbers. Okay, so this is where the silver moons are. I got all the silver moons, that's nice. Makes you think of the experience of having a bug in a program show up after months or even longer. Guess so. There's a hidden goal, and there's the freaking animals. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's do this. The Bomb of Damocles level. Oh my gosh. Okay. No, no, no! Ah. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do the numbers on one run. And then I can do the critters after that. Oh my gosh. I don't even know how I'm going to approach this. The hidden goal. It's like, this is one of those levels. It's like you end up falling all over the place. Okay, 5, 4. No, contact 3. But oh my gosh. I missed. Frick. something that ends up happening to me is that, like, I end up just... like, having that voice in your head that says, ah, yes, this, that, or the other thing, right? And this isn't alter stuff, this is just self-doubt stuff. Yeah. It's amazing how I can tell the difference. Well, I think I have very thoroughly lost the one, so the one's not that great. Possibly learn something from a bug and starting to habit to avoid it, while still continuing to produce code. On the other hand, it's also possible to overcorrect and end up doing a bunch of stuff to try and avoid a bug that is... But so to try and avoid a bug that is worse than the effects the bug had. Yeah. That does make sense. Okay, but I don't... I'm trying to figure out where one is. Got the purple moon rings on one of the ties. Oh my gosh! Ah! Wow. That's a fun bit of tech. Yeah. Stuff that ultimately has an effect that is worse, yeah. It's very odd when it comes to motivation and creativity. Because with motivation, as somebody who has frequently, like, executive disorder stuff, right, it's like, productivity isn't, and I think I missed the, oh yeah, I missed the number. Yeah, that's past the number. Okay, so that's not direction of the number. Productivity, as far as like a lot of stuff goes, is easy to just break through. Well, relatively, it's not easy per se, and it hurts like hell, but it's a lot easier than creative pursuits. Because you can turn off your mind a little bit for like something to snow. You can try to at least. Or like, you know, or doing the dishes, or stuff like that. Oh, I saw the one, it's right there, okay. You can't for creative pursuits. You have to think. And unlike with all my stuff for executive function, where I'm just like, some of my coping strategies can be do a little bit at a time and don't think about it too hard. Can't exactly do that for, can't do that in the case of, like, creative pursuits. You have to think, you have to do, and it, yeah. For anybody who's been curious, actually, I think I've mentioned this before, but like, I don't have the motivation to like I don't have the motivation to make another model after this one. Hard to explain why. Shortly before I completely finished out work on this particular model, that was when I was contacting this person trying to like, why am I doing the animals? Just that's when I talked to this person and was told, hey, let me clarify what that actually meant. That's what broke me. Hey, I know where one of the animals is. I know where both of the animals are. Oh my god. I've associated making models with the incident? Yes. Yes, I have. Very much so. I made a bunch of models for people, so that's part of it. But, like... yeah. Yeah. For reasons I shall not disclose. Animal friend number 1.
Everybody get Talon. Just the advertisement.
Advertisement. Oh my gosh. Ow. Ow. Please, I want to get the explosive device of Damocles off of me. Animal number 2. Oh, frick. Well, animal number 2 is dead. Yeah. Okay, I can do this. I can do this. This is something I can do. I know where the numbers are. I know where the critters are. I just avoided the first critter. Dagnabbit. Can I get some eggies in chat for everybody who's here and listening? No need to say anything, just eggies in chat. Ryan. Yeah! And egg emojis too. Yep. Ah. Egg emojis work too. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I hacking love Sonic just goes. It's so funny to me. I just go right past it. Okay. Okay, first animal. Ah! I murdered the animal. I murdered the animal. Okay. I probably know my path, I just have to take it. Missed the number. Ah! Not just that I have to do that, it's that I also have to, like, get to the end. It's honestly how fast I'm going through the numbers. It's not a massive, like, time waste. I went under it again. Thought if you ever made a mod and you want to make it yourself, more or less from scratch, probably in code. Oh. If you feel like you want to get back into models, maybe use a different... Can we drop this topic, please? I am sorry, because, like, that's the last topic I brought up before I, like, started focusing. Something. I have been thinking about, like, writing. So, something fascinating with writing is that, like, I just gotta rip off the bandit and say it. I was given, like, feedback for the most recent chapter, and I'm like, I'm gonna fix my fanfic, and I'm like, I'm gonna fix that later. and I can fix it. It's just the feedback made me realize I was falling into, like, I was making the same mistake that Bleach the anime made, and like, no! Specifically, a long time ago I watched Bleach, the anime, and it was manga, and the problem with Bleach the anime is that it felt like the author got bored of the set of characters that they had constantly, and so they basically constantly rebooted the story to like be like, this is the concept now, this is the concept. And it got annoying to watch. I stuck through a lot of it, and then I just kinda, I don't know, I've heard that they rebooted it again. Yeah. The multiple stars thing? Yeah, it is. That is something that Bleach does, and like, I very much doubt I have done it to the absolutely horrendous degree that Bleach did it, but holy cow. It was the biggest problem that I had with Bleach. There's also a complaint you've loved that Western comics as well. Ah! Okay. But yeah, that's like the specific problem I have with Bleach. It's just, it just can't stick to a single concept. In fact, that's and I'm gonna say this, the RWBY anime? Yeah, RWBY sits at that point where it's like you realize that anime is a fake distinction. But the RWBY anime kind of like falls into that problem too. That it just constantly tries to like give itself a new like concept and a new like beginning and such, and it's like, yeah. No. Please give me a time thing. Ah! I saw the goal right there. But yeah, like, I mean, I guess it makes sense because for my particular story, I've had the rough outline of what's gonna happen from the beginning. And a little bit ago, one of my friends actually just sat down and said, you should make sure you have it written down, the rough outline, so that's not just in your head. So I did. I know what each of the acts of the story is gonna be, and I know what's gonna happen. I mean, it would be worrying if I didn't know what was gonna happen. It's just like, I have to figure out how to get from point A to point B without being like, and now we're at the new section entirely. Yeah. I don't know. I will say this about like the most recent bit of like my story, because I went through like technically we're still in the second spot. No, we're not in the second. It's like either the second or the third part of it, depending on how you like interpret the beginning. But like I've just... things happen, the characters do not act in ways I thought they would. Which is fun, because like, that's for anybody who's like curious about what the heck that means, I have characterized my characters to the point where it's like, okay, wait, they would react in this way. And my exact story would not work out the exact way because, like, that's not how they would. Oh no, oh frick. But still, it's like. I just... I guess something else I've also fallen into a trap of doing is like... In my brain, I've just been like, oh, the next one's gonna be like so much, and I'm like, I need to finish my current one first. The current phase of the story first. The current arc first. There we go. That's the word. Phase. Ah! Not phase. Wait, no, that's the wrong word. Current act of the story. There we go. That's the word. No! No! I get so close to the end. I just need to be a bit better. That's how that works out best. Grab you. Deposit you. Cool. I'm a couple seconds ahead of where I was before. That is good. I'm gonna do spin dash more. Yeah. No, dang, I can't just spin dash that though. Okay, and then I'm over here, grab the chicken. The funny thing is that, like, the last good part I hit, wasn't planned. Come on! Ah! No! I missed it! I missed! I missed! I hecking missed. Oh. If you want to get to the good part, maybe moving quickly through what needs to happen to get there would make sense. Yeah. It's just... my characters do a lot, and then several of the really good parts that happen are just because my characters kind of do it. They kind of end up there on their own. So, like, I just have to watch my characters at times. Watch them get to the point and just be like, okay, I know what's happening in the background. I know why things... Also, like... I do think I'm gonna publish that chapter, like... tomorrow? Before I head to work as well, which is like, yay! I went over it. Okay, before I go to work, because I do start work tomorrow, yay, I am gonna publish a chapter. Especially since there were no major, like, grammar issues that were pointed out to me, and I'm like, yay. This might not be fast enough, but I'm gonna try anyways. Holy... Aha! That's... That was speed. That was speed. Okay, don't use it right here. New job, it seemed like it will be good so far. Possibly. It hasn't technically started. It's been... The start date has been delayed a bit. But, like... I don't know. Based on what it seemed like it's gonna be good so far. Frick. I don't know. And that's the part that worries me the most. Hang on, I can still save this. I went right around it. So, like, as far as the job goes, the constant delays in starting have me worried. Because it's just like, you know, if something goes wrong, it gives me less and less room to, like, fix it. To find something else. Less time spent being able to, like, say, hey, so this job didn't work out, let me look for another one. Okay, so I think my time is going pretty good this time around. And then I have to be careful with animals. Holy cow! Whoa! I found the secret goal. I found the secret goal. Let's go. I did so good on that level. I found the secret goal. Dang it. Yeah, I missed it up. That should be all the stages. And I've got to admit, that was a really fun stage. Having it just not end up being, yes, and then you are slowly inching through for every creature. No, it's just like, go, go, go. Fast, find the creatures, and I've managed to stumble on the creatures, and I was like, oh, that was good. Oh, that was a good level. Okay. Despite the fact that I was really struggling with it and being like, in the middle. Uh-oh. Whee! Ah, no! Ah, no! Oh, frick. Okay, Sonic. Are we gonna do this the hard way, or oh, whoops, we're doing it the hard way. Okay, let's see, you're over there, so if we just go, but wait for the rail that goes over, because I'm pretty sure there's a map thing over there, so if there's a rail that goes over. But yeah. I just want to write more. But then when I actually sit down to write, it's like... I actually was messaging like several people about like, hey, can I get some motivation for some like creative things? And I got motivation for like, hey, I can do challenge streams. I was like, oh, that seems like it'd be fun. And someone else said, don't try to push your creativity because you're just gonna make it hurt later. And I'm like, yeah. I kind of want to push my creativity though. Like, just with writing. Finishing a chapter. Feels good. Taking solid steps towards, like, the next part of the story. Oh. Yeah, Silverhammer High. I already defeated you, I don't care. Whee. Yeah.
The Titans I fought all looked really different. Wonder why that is.
Yeah, I'm curious too.
There used to be 5 tribes coexisting on the planet of the ancients.
Oh!
A tribe with big and powerful bodies. A tribe that developed a tail instead of legs. A tribe that walked on 4 legs. A winged tribe. And a tribe that was the most intelligent of them all.
Oh. Wait, then why did we only fight 3?
5 tribes fought as one to stand against their foe, but they were desperately outmatched. As a result, 4 of the 5 tribes perished. The survivors of the most intelligent tribe created weapons based on the other 4 tribes to challenge their enemy once again.
Why.
The Titans represent the ancients' determination to avenge their fallen compatriots.
Oh, that's some good world building. Whew. That is some good world building. Oh, that's the delicious stuff. That's the yum yums. Oh, I love that. I love that. I love that. Just the... I don't know what it means, but you can teleport between portals now. That still confuses me. Yeah, anyways. That's the good stuff. I love that kind of world building. I'm also gonna mention something else that popped in my head a bit. Just like something that I do a lot is that when I'm watching or like consuming media, a common thing for me is just like, oh frick, I will just begin writing fanfic of it in my head. So it's like, in my head so far, I have written, well, I have an idea for, Doctor Who fanfic, more Project Moon fanfic, like, more Project Moon fanfic to the point where I'm questioning whether I, like, know what I'm gonna do after Bloody Waters.
I looked into it. It seems the tower only reacts to Sonic.
Sonic. Bleach fanfic as well.
Alright, I'll take care of the towers.
But that
Let's
one's
do
like,
this.
when I was in college, I imagined
Yeah.
Bleach fanfic.
Each have a job to do.
gosh. You know, because I'm never going to actually, like, write the Bleach fanfic, I suppose I could talk about what my idea was. So, in the world of Bleach, you have all this stuff, leftover concepts and whatever. One of them, I forget the exact name for it, it's been a while, but one of them focused around, like, and in, like, powers that you could get from hollows. And so the idea I had in my head was, like, writing a fanfic around, like, a mass hollow event happening in a prison. And that all the prisoners end up getting, like, I think it was Gaunt powers, and so they end up having to defend the surrounding area. While, like, you know, evading law enforcement. Because they weren't exactly lawfully imprisoned either. That was the idea in my head, like, they would use these Gaunt powers to break out of the prison, and then further use them to protect the area around, kind of have it as a base of, like, base of operation. In addition to working as their own version of, like, enforcement for the, like, the people who are actually really, really bad. This would function off the idea that the overall area was extremely corrupt and the prison, like, had a lot of innocent prisoners in it. So a lot of the villains would have turned out to be, like, people like the prison guards and the police.
Amy, I know you're worried about the Coco. You gotta take care of yourself, too.
I could say the exact same words to you, too.
That was the idea I
Cyber
had for a
corruption's
fanfic around
But
Bleach
if you can
when I was
handle it,
watching
so
it.
can I.
Well, you got me there. We'll get through this together.
But now that I'm thinking about it, that could potentially match up more with the JoJo's Bizarre. Actually, no. Like, I thought of this before I watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but now that I think about it, that's kind of just JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 6. Whoops.
I never imagined I would have to join forces with you. How dreadful.
Tell me about it. Just let me know when you plan on doing something useful.
Useful. Try spectacular. You'll be
Try
picking your jaw up off the floor when you see it.
Yay!
Well, while I'm waiting, think you could shock that big guy in the sky? That would be useful.
What big guy in the sky? Okay, let's see. I don't see any more side stories, and since we have the entire map, I don't see any other levels. Hi, Silverhammer! Bye, Silverhammer! If you have a scenario that seems cool and that's more the focus than using particular characters, then OCs would be an option. Yeah. But, like, specifically I wanted to play around with, like, the idea of, like, the Hollows giving Gaunt powers, because the anime and the manga for Bleach really didn't use that. They didn't use it at all. And I wanted to give it its fair shot. Let's see, character swap. Let's see, does anybody else have something? Let's see. Oh. Amy has a conversation with Sage. And Eggman. Thank you. Okay. Let's see. The idea for the Doctor Who fanfic is, well, I would say it's different. Because the specific idea for the fanfic that I wanted to write was like, I don't think I'm gonna write this, so I think it's okay for me to
I saw
share.
a mark on the pyramid wall.
Hang on.
It was the same mark I saw in the sky when I said goodbye to the Coco. What could it mean?
There are no definite records in the cyberspace archives, but it appears the ancients worshipped it as the symbol of a god.
They believed in a god even with all of this amazing technology? I didn't expect that.
Faith is an excellent way to shape a group's sense of kinship. The markings in the sky are a clear and observable phenomenon, and cannot be the manifestation of a miracle. Perhaps the god of the ancients depicted by the wall markings still exists out there today.
Interesting. Okay. So, with the particular idea for the Doctor Who fanfic, it was, I would say it was interesting. See, during one of the runs for Doctor Who, there was this plot line about the Doctor will die at a planet called Trenzalore. Now, I don't fully remember whether or not the actual, like, show covered Trenzalore, but, actually, I think they did, but I wanted to give my own take on, like, here's where the Doctor dies, and not, like, any one Doctor, but the concept.
You know, I've noticed that there's no sign of any animals on this island. I would expect some to be around in a place so full of nature. This isn't your doing, is it?
Don't blame me for that. According to the records in cyberspace, all of the native creatures were transported to another island during the battle that led to the extinction of the ancients.
Oh!
With no one to return
Actually,
the
that was
creatures,
nice.
the island's ecosystem suffered major disruption. Only a few small insects survived. The ancients must have been fully committed to the battle to pull off such a large-scale transportation plan.
And they must have been worried about the survival of the creatures. Nice. So the overall idea would have been that, like, time and space kind of warps around the moment of the actual death of the Doctor. Like, the actual time when the entire concept ends. So until the point where the concept of the Doctor ends, until it's set in stone in time, the exact moment in time it happens would be, well, impossible to point down. The people who would be there would be, well, the Doctor, but which Doctor? Which base? The universe doesn't know. The universe can't know. So it'd be every Doctor, every face at that one point in time. And which companion? The universe doesn't know. So it'd be like the eternal placeholder. The event's settled, but like the exact faces and the exact actions not quite figured out. That was my general idea, and I think that would be kind of fun to go with. I don't think I'm gonna write it though. It's fun to think about though. Okay, let's see. Knuckles, do you have any I'm missing? I do not see any character portraits. Okay, let's check Tails. Oh, we have an Eggman, and then do we have any others? We have an Amy over there, and a Sonic. Ooh, I missed a few. Thank goodness, because I love flying around with Tails. It's awesome.
The path to victory lies in the technology of the ancients. If I combine my weapons and the power of the emeralds, you don't look well.
I'm fine. Sonic's working hard out there. Even you are too. I can't stop now. Not yet.
You've honed your mental fortitude in addition to your intelligence. You're becoming quite formidable, Tails.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I love that. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh, that is awesome. Oh, that is such a good line, though. You've honed your mental fortitude in addition to your intelligence. You're becoming quite formidable. Ooh. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Ooh. But yeah. Kind of wild, just like imagining all these different fanfics and all these other fictions. Yeah.
Don't you think I could have been more helpful to Sonic if I had my normal body back?
For sure. In this digitized state, there's a limit to how much we can affect the real world.
Okay.
There may be ways to help from cyberspace, like how we combined our powers to turn Sonic back to normal.
That's true. There must be things only we can do in this form.
Okay, and then... hang on, there was one more, right? Yeah, there was a Sonic. Whee! It's so much easier to go around this island as Tails, because Tails can fly and has a freaking jet engine, basically. Meow.
Looks like there are gimmicks hidden all over the place. What I want to know is, what was with that pinball in the volcano on Chaos Island?
It's a part of a device that controls volcanic activity. When you turn on the switch at the top of the pinball, the volcano is activated and erupts.
But why make it a
But it would be
pinball
dangerous if
machine?
The volcano could be erupted easily. That's probably why they made a door that only reacts to a special kind of energy and put the switch in a place that's hard to reach. As you accumulate points with the pinball, the energy ball gets charged up and opens the door.
Yeah, I figured the device was something like that, since the volcano erupted after I cleared the thing. But why was it designed with a pinball?
That's my question.
It's not exactly clear. But maybe it was just a playful idea on the part of whoever developed it. Engineers tend to be like that.
Oh. Oh my gosh, the hand waving. The hand waving. Oh, the hand waving. That's amazing! Tails, 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 Tails. You can get out of this. Tails, 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 Tails! Good job, Tails. Oh, frick, I ran out of the infinite energy. Ah, no! What a fun statement to say. I ran out of the infinite energy. Yeah. Okay, this should be the end. And no, I'm not using the pulley system to get up. I'm flying. Because, boo yeah. Oh, hang on. I missed by a little bit. Hi, flying. Hi, Ryan. Okay, let's see. Just one last check for Sonic. Sonk the Honk is good to go. And found. This is also important. Yep. Wait, no, I'm not. I gotta save first. Oh yeah. Okay, let's see how this goes.
Hey, nice of you to catch up.
Were you successful?
Naturally.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, your friends aren't handling their cyber corruption nearly as well.
I mean, they're pushing through it. Yeah.
You guys are the best.
Yes, they are.
What does that make me?
Fashionably late. But hey, you tried.
Oh, I love the sass. I love the sass given to Dr. Eggman.
We're out of time. I command you to save us.
We're out of time. I command you to save us. Oh my gosh. Eggman. Wow. Eggman's like, no, my daughter can't be liking Sonic. No, come on, give me the music, give me the punk rock music. No! You're gonna give me the Great. I don't remember exactly how this goes. Oh, there we go. Wow. There we go. I did max out on my stats, so this might go by fast. Haha! There we go. Can I get, like, rings? No? Okay. Whee! Yeah! Ow. I can suck it. All my stats are maxed. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Ha. Okay, so now the question is, how does the ending change? That's my question. Second, all my stats are max, but it always be taken out your fence. Yeah.
This
Interesting.
shell was once my prison. Now it shall be the avatar of my return. All shall perish. All shall return to order. To oblivion.
Nice! We're getting differences. Ah! Right, this is different. Ah, yeah, this is different. The trials are complete. The final Titan has appeared. Okay. Wait, is that all the... Parry normally will not work on the end. Oh, I have to perfect parry. Okay. Maybe. Dang it. I'm trying. Oh, frick. Bloop. Oh. Oh, frick. That's different. Wait a second. I thought you were just gonna run out of energy. Did we just get a straight up bad end here? Or... No. Ha! Master King Coco's trials awaken Supersonic's hidden power. Parry is power up to become perfect parry, which can affect any attack. Perfect parry requires exact timing. Oh, I knew it. I fucking knew it. Oh, the backhand too. Oh yeah, frick yeah. Wait, are you healing? Suck it! Ah! Dang it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh wait, I'm gonna run out of rings. Wait, did I not have 999? Do I not have a limit of 999? I only have 630, 600. Oh my gosh, you're lowering my maximum rings with each hit. That's, oh no. I mean, I win, but still. Game? Oh! Over there! No, game? Game? What's happening? Oh, there we go. Oh, was I supposed to do something? Whoops. Find something else to do besides attacking the end. Okay. Psyloop! Oh yeah! Ha! Oh, frick yeah! I called it! Wah! Oh, heck yeah, Eggman! Heck yeah! Oh, Sage, you can do it! Sage, you can hold it! Yes! And all the Sonic friends too, let's go! Oh, this is so much better than the original ending, let's go! What's happening? Oh, it's supposed to parry. Okay. Wait. Ha! And the music in the background is going ham. Uh-oh. What's happening now? I'm waiting for the supersonic energy to run out. Mash? Mash? Game? What is happening? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What? What? Ha! Oh, heck yeah! Heck yeah, Sonic, let's go! Okay, but I'm a little bit... Ah, I missed one. I missed two. Uh-oh. Okay, I think I have to hit them all. Oh, that was mean. You sent out the slow one. Run out of rings before I win, which is a shame because this is freaking awesome. Okay, just gotta hit them all back. Oh, frick yeah! Ah, frick no! I'm guessing this is like perfect parry that I'm supposed to wait. I don't have the stuff to do like the Psyloop, the quick loop. I have like 20 seconds of rings left. Yeah! Wait, am I supposed to counter? Wait, which direction am I facing? Oh, I'm facing wrong. And I have 7 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well, 4, 3, 2. I can still try. Oh my gosh. Don't tell me I'm gonna be super close. Don't tell me I'm gonna be super close. Ah! No! Try again. Block the attack and protect the cyber shield. Oh no! Wait, I messed up. I didn't have all my rings, did I? I didn't, did I? Yeah, that's why I died so fast. Okay, give me a second.
Everybody get down! Let's get over cabins!
Okay. This next part is a bit of like... It is the stain on this game. Ring grinding. Ah. Okay. I have full rings. I have full rings and I'm gonna save with full rings. Ah. There we go. Okay, let's do it. Yeah. I find it fascinating that, like, in this form, like, this is weakened the end. Ah. Yeah. Oh, you wanted to be able to use this before, like, I demolish you. Okay. Ah. you go, knock to you. Ah. Okay, so now that I actually have rings. And I'm gonna make sure to read all the tips. And I can't skip this.
This shell was once my prison. Now it shall be the avatar of my return. All shall perish. All shall return to order. To oblivion.
Yeah. Keep in mind that whenever you hear that kind of monologue from a villain in like anything, it's basically like I choose to interpret it as someone had extreme anxiety about entropy, like existential dread kind of thing. Which is good inspiration for like cosmic entity, but like I don't know, it kinda doesn't fully fit with like, let's see, pairing will not work. Okay. Ah. Ah. And it's like, it's deleting part of my rings now. Oh no. Yeah. Sonic's like, I can hit this. Yeah. Let's see. Perfect card, okay, opening for attacks. Yep. That tree was not properly placed for me to be able to see Sonic carrying everything. Find something else to do besides attack again. Okay. Okay, I don't know how to fully... There we go. Ah! I'm sorry, what? I'm trying to parry. I'm trying to do the thing I did last time, which was the not to parry. There we go. I had to manually do the side loop that time, but still. Yeah! It wasn't as cool, but still. Circle! Your ability to win is reliant on doing a circle. Ah! It's not the best for me, but yeah, it is fine. I'm trying to fly a glowing golden hedgehog thing through the air. looking at the breaks of the code, extracted the shuffling bit into a function, wrote a unit test that counts how many non-links there are in the path. Okay, that's good. I'm not sure how some of them got missed. It could be a case of like, it breaks when things get spammed, I guess. Which I mean is kind of awesome. Game? Where am I? Oh, frick! Oh, that's what that does. Yeah. Could be. Uh-oh. Yeah, I mean, take away a lot of my rings. Why the heck? Okay, I'm gonna read what the tip says. I don't see a tip. What the heck happened there? Why am I so low on rings? Game! 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 What are you doing here? I tried to perfect parry that. Ah. Ah. Aha! Here we go. I was so tempted to let it fill there. Oh yeah.
Sonic, it's now or never.
Oh.
Sorry, Master King. Looks like I'm going all out after all.
Uh-oh. Oh, right, because the King Coco said, like, hold back. Uh-oh. Oh. Power skillers are, like, crying and screaming right now. Let's do it. Aim at the planet. It's like aiming perfect Sonic.
Look! There he is!
Now, this is the way the ending of the game should have been from the start. Let's ignore the fact that I don't fully understand how they got undigitized, but, you know.
You did well, Sage. It's time to head home, dear daughter.
Home. I like the sound of that. Father.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yes. Now that's how you end a game. That's how you end a Sonic game. Full in, bombastic, everything you can. That's how you end a game. Okay. Crowns in chat. Yeah, crowns in chat. Oh, frick. I clicked out to check something. And then it's like, it... Oh my gosh.
To go home with you. All the lights up in the sky, all the times that I spent by your side.
Wow.
Taught me love and taught me pain. Things that I could never have explained. Now I'm not alone, a family of my own. I get to go home with you. Feelings deep inside come flowing from my eyes. I get to go home with you. Watching you go through all that you do. I never knew until I felt it too.
I like that. I like that.
Now I know
I very much like that.
that love is beautiful. There's so much more that I
Kind of
want
wild
to find
thinking about it because,
out with you.
I did constantly talk about, like, the original ending felt underwhelming. And then the fact that they added in, like, here's something extra you could do, and it was a shooter segment. And I was like, oh, it's a shooter segment. This felt better from a gameplay perspective, from a story perspective, from a spectacle perspective. Just like having the actual like cybercorruption mean something rather than just like, oh, and just gets removed at the end of the game. For, no. Still there. not only that, but like having it be like all of the friends are there, everybody's there, it's not just Sonic and then Sage there as well. It's like everyone's participating at least a little bit. I will say that the actual boss fight itself was good, but there appeared to be a few problems with it. I couldn't seem to get the like event that has Sonic go into the middle of like the Supreme Robot to like be able to counter the like arms coming down. It's like that didn't seem to be able to happen. And then I managed to get it to somehow trigger anyways by going underneath and then parrying from there, which does make sense, but yeah. Putting that aside, I liked it. Obviously, my favorite character to play as was Tails, because Tails has the Cyclone, and then boosting with the Cyclone just felt amazing. None of the other characters had something that felt like that. It's kind of odd. Like, one odd thing is that, like, with the DLC, it felt like all the other characters got a lot more than Sonic did, but, like, you kind of excuse it because Sonic is Sonic. Yeah, cutscene.
So, that was fun. But I guess it's time we got moving. I know you all have big plans.
You're gonna hardly recognize me when we see each other again.
Ah, this is
wonder if
standard
Cream
ending
sticks
cutscene, I think.
Make a road trip out of it.
It'll be good to get back to my island. At least for a while.
We're wasting daylight. Let's go.
I do wonder if, like, the section of the ending cutscene where it's like, Eggman managed to save Sage and whatever has changed because it's not necessary anymore. Oh dear. The big problem. Lots and lots of credits. Granted, credit everybody. Yeah. Let me think about the DLC and like for each of the characters, I feel like Tails was the best. Him attacking with a wrench is great. He doesn't have a homing attack. He instead just throws a wrench at it, which is actually pretty good. Him breaking up the Cyclone and Cyclone parts for several of his skill moves is just that's fantastic. That feels great. Knuckles kind of was like wasn't really notable. He had a bunch of drill stuff maybe, but mostly it was like this is kind of what you expect from like baseline Knuckles, and they kind of locked behind a lot of behind skills. These games always have so many people involved. Yeah. Amy did not make sense. You had a couple of her moves that did use her hammer, and I'm like, okay, that makes sense. And then everything with the tarot card, I was like, why? Oh, why the tarot cards? That's like, You could do a lot more than just tarot cards. You could have her swing the hammer a lot and have it be entirely hammer-focused moveset. Although that could run into the same issue I had with Knuckles, where it's like, you expect it to be base level. Yeah. So, if I were to think about the way to do Amy in the DLC, scrap the tarot cards and do more of like mechanized hammer, I guess? Like, have her hammer be mechanized. Basically, she hits the ground and like part of it is spring that pops up and like props her into the air, or like for her special boost thing, rather than it just being like a unicycle wheel like of tarot cards, have her ride the hammer and have like wheels and a little jet booster pop out of the bottom, right? That would be amazing and would fit more than tarot cards. I do kind of wish that for the DLC they gave Sonic at least like 1 or 2 extra skills to be able to earn. Because after going through the main game, you pretty much have Sonic leveled up entirely. And there are still segments where you're playing as Sonic, and you still go through stages as Sonic. Speaking of, the Lookout Cocos didn't really... Like, the Lookout Cocos, unlocked the towers, but then it was like, very much didn't have use beyond anything. Which is okay. It's okay. It's just... There were a lot of them. Just like how there were a lot of vault keys in the main games, I suppose it's just... It's just, like, same thing over and over again. Okay. But let's see. Do we get an extra scene? Or do we have nothing? We dedicate this game to all players who supported us. Thank you for playing. Yay. Because they can't exactly reuse the cutscene with, like, Eggman getting Sage, because we know Sage survives. See if this game cleared that up? Yes. Okay, so that's it. Oh, and you could replay all of the stages. Oh yeah, frick yeah. You can replay all of the stages except for the DLC. Slightly less. Slightly less, but it's still pretty good. Yeah. That was a fun game. Okay, well. I was originally just gonna be like, I'm not sure if I'm gonna stream tomorrow. I was originally gonna be like that. And I was originally going to say, like, okay, well, it's gonna be fine. My job got delayed another day. So, I am gonna stream tomorrow because, I'm now starting my job on Saturday. Technically. I feel tired. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Nothing, my head is empty. I don't know. Let's do I don't know. I just could fade out. But I am going to stream tomorrow, so thank you all so much for watching. Choose more to eyes Justin. Always be kind and keep observing something silly could happen. Like tomorrow, where I'll be doing a Focus Friday stream. If you don't know what that means is that on my Discord, I'll be posting a poll with some vague, like, descriptors of what games I could possibly play, and most people will have to guess what I'll play based off the descriptors, something like retro, N64, and maze, something like that. Whatever wins is what I'll focus on. So, let's see. Who do we raid? I am always somewhat vaguely afraid to look at the category I am streaming in because I will see how many viewers I have, but let's check anyways. How many people are playing Sonic Frontiers? We have a few, actually. Nice. Okay. Let's see, I don't recognize any of them. I'm looking at somebody. They just hit an ad break, though. That's... Let's see. Take a look at the rules. I think this is good. Okay. So we're gonna raid someone who's also playing the game. Who seems generally okay. Okay. So, thank you all so much for watching. Please mind to always be awesome, always be kind, keep observing something silly happen. Like tomorrow, Focus Friday. So thank you so much for watching. It means a lot to me. Anyways, for the raid message, here's the raid message. Copy it, paste it, put over email flow on the beginning and end of it. I hope to see you next time. Yeah. I'm trying to delay time because I'm looking at an ad break on the person's stream. Okay, we're good. Go, go, go!